What did I tell you about teleporting into my house?
It's here.
Did you say it's here?
It's here. And it sucks.
Hey guys, thanks for making it this far in the video. It's Rad Russ here. Hopefully you know who I am. Just wanted to let you guys know before we get into this review that you'll see some parts in here where I get pretty crazy towards Sound of Vinyl, and I just wanted to let you guys know that Sound of Vinyl does not print records. They are a distribution center. They sell the records. So when we're bashing Sound of Vinyl for, you know, posting the pictures of whatnot of the record with the limited edition swirl, Sound of Vinyl did come out with an apology for the people that did pre-order these records and said, look, we're sorry, we had an issue with the pressing from the factory, and I had issues, as you can see in the video, with packaging and stuff and the actual record, and the customer service from Sound of Vinyl is A+. Sound of Vinyl, if any of you guys from the company are watching this, A+ for customer service. They ended up giving me $10 back towards the record, which was super generous. So it was a very pleasant experience dealing with Sound of Vinyl, and I just want you to know that in the video, when we were bashing on Sound of Vinyl, again, it was for mostly entertainment purposes, but also know that we both didn't really know that we kind of assumed that Sound of Vinyl pressed records as well as distributed them. So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you guys hit the theaters and watch Endgame, and we'll see you in the next. And Hey YouTube, welcome back to Russ's Rad Reviews. Today, as you can see, I've got Cupcake here with me to review another album. So that usually means Kiss or a shitty album. What we've got today is Kiss's self-titled album, Kiss, and their special 45th anniversary from the Sound of Vinyl reprint of their self-titled album. So let's get into this. So this is Kiss's debut album, released on February 8th, 1974. It took between 13 days and 3 weeks to record and mix. It was produced by Kenny Kerner and Richie Wise. The singles that came off the album were Nothing to Lose, released on February 18th, 1974. Kiss in Time was the second one, released on May 10th, 1974. And the third and final single off this album was Strutter, released on August 10th, 1974. This album peaked at number 75 on the Billboard album chart and went gold in 1977. The cover photo was shot by Joel Brodsky, and the 45th anniversary album, we're done with this one. This one is supposed to be clear with black swirls, and it's a 180 gram vinyl. This was released mid-year 2018, end of 2018, early 2019. Had to pre-order it, and then it showed up, so it's a special edition. So, with that said, guys, let's open this bad boy. Just got to start right from the beginning and say that this packaging is poor. Mine's got a scrape here. This is actually bent a little bit, so I wouldn't be surprised if the physical album's got a little bit of a break in the cover. But there she is, folks. 45th anniversary of Kiss's self-titled album, Kiss, with your sticker on it and your limited edition tag on the back, and everything else on this is basically the same. So, should we open this up first, or do you want to talk about the artwork?
We'll talk about the artwork first. And one thing I just noticed is, like, this seems less yellow than this. Like, this whole cover right here looks like it has a tinge of yellow over it. Whereas the other side looks like the opposite. Like, this looks clearer, but this one has, like, the light rays and stuff are way more intense than over here. So it's clearer on this side. I just noticed that now, so I thought that was a little interesting.
This is not a first pressing. I do not believe it's got a later album cover on it, or a later label on it rather. In terms of the physical cover, it's a pretty sweet cover, the makeup and stuff. This corner is actually bent from shipping, so Sound of Vinyl, get your shit together. I've seen a few online that are much worse than this, but that's not acceptable from a record company that prides themselves in delivering high quality products. I mean, you look at that. You can see, can you see that? Can you see the bend in that on here? When you're looking down that? Can you see it up?
Ow!
Okay, so look, so this is right here. Now look down the center there.
Yeah, you can see it.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
See how it? See, I'm holding it straight. See how it's curved? I don't think Kiss included anything with these albums. They didn't have any money, but You can pull that braid out if you want. You can just talk about the white label. I'm going to be opening this up while John's talking to you guys about that. So
I mean, it's just a basic white sleeve, essentially. The label on here is pretty sweet. It's super colorful. I don't know how to do the thick scale because I don't know. I'm gonna guess this is pretty thin. It feels pretty thin.
yeah, if you do the, usually I do the,
Yeah.
that's like a barely a 1.
So what we say, a 1 on the thick scale?
Thick scale.
I'm not a huge fan of the art. It's iconic, but it doesn't do too much for me. The makeup is weird. Ace's silver hair and Peter's weird makeup it's whatever.
For me, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10 for the cover. I mean, I love the cover, but it's just one of
I'm
those.
gonna say I'll go with an 8 out of 10. I think that might be a little high, but it is a great cover anyways.
The back's what sold it for me, was those giant Kiss.
Yeah.
This is the bad boy we've been waiting for. I can't even see the record, so. And she's out. Are you kidding me?
That is.
Are you kidding me?
That's disgusting.
Are you actually kidding me? Look at this!
That's
an what the f? That is embarrassing.
That's better than some of them online though, but that's terrible.
John's gonna put the picture next to my.
This is what it's supposed to look like.
And this is what it looks like.
Yeah. Let me focus it on there. So
Do you see any black there? It's all clear. Come on, I can't even make it look good with freaking photo effects. There's the original Casablanca record label. They did a really good job with that. The album's super thick. This is like a 4.5. Maybe this is probably, feel how thick that is. That's really thick.
Holy!
That's good. This is high quality plastic, 180 gram. But there's no swirl. I can't do it. I can't do this right now. This is so bad. It's gonna be fine playing. I can't get over the fact that they advertise it as this and give me this. Now let's talk about overall packaging. This, for artwork, scores a 5 out of 10. Actually, I can't. It has to score the same for artwork because of the cover and stuff, but this, by itself, the record, come on guys. I do like how you guys included the paper, this like plastic bag. This is gonna protect the record really well. This record, even though the color, they really fell flat in, this record is better than that one in terms of the thickness and the overall quality. This is going to last much longer than that one. It's just thicker. It's got the original label on it. It's a nice record. This is well constructed. I'm very upset that it's not actually swirled like the Destroyer ones. Those Destroyer ones are awesome. The cardboard on this is super thin, much like the Destroyer one. It's a lot thinner, so if you don't need the cover on it, it's plastic on it, it's probably going to wear down, whereas this one can handle some abuse. But other than that, I mean, there's not really that much of a difference. I haven't even gotten a chance to put this on the record player and listen to how it sounds. I'm sure it sounds great because it's 180 gram vinyl, but more than likely this is just going to get put in a picture frame because I'm probably never going to listen to it. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe it was because of the pigment when they did the clear. Like, this isn't even see-through. I mean, you can't even, like, can you see me? Oh, can you freaking see me? You know, I'm really disappointed, guys. I want to go cry. But other than that, I mean, it's all right, I guess.
Yeah,
it's not as bad as we're making it. I'm making it out.
It looks
bad.
It looks bad, but playability-wise, it's probably fantastic.
Yeah. So
it just depends on what you want now.
I'm sure there's some people that are more upset. John's gonna do side 1 for you guys, and then I'll do side 2.
On side 1, we have Strutter, Nothing to Lose, Firehouse, Cold Gin, Let Me Know.
And that's it.
And then that's it.
All right, and on side 2, you've got Kissin' Time, followed by Deuce, followed by Love Theme from Kiss, which isn't really a song, it's an instrumental, but it's a banger, followed by 100,000 Years, and it ends with one of the greatest songs, I think, ever, Black Diamond. I'm just gonna go off and say I'm gonna give this like an 8.5 out of 10 for songs. Like the first side, you got Strutter, Nothing to Lose, Firehouse, Cold Gin. Those are all iconic Kiss songs from this album. Let Me Know is decent. It doesn't really fit the rest of the album, but I think it's alright. And then Kissin' Time, I Could Live Without. Deuce is awesome. Love Theme from Kiss is a great way to break up the album. And 100,000 Years, Black Diamond are solid. I mean, there's some really good songs on here. And this was great for setting the stones for the Kiss Empire. Amazing songs.
I couldn't agree more. Like everything Russell said, hit it right on the head. The only thing that kind of bothers me about it, other than the two songs, Kissin' Time and Let Me Know, I don't care about them. Black Diamond is like, it's a great song on here, but it's like 1,000 times better on Alive, which is so weird.
That could be the argument for a lot of these songs on here. I mean, I think Strutter 78 on Double Platinum is so good, and I think Strutter in Alive is really good, but you kind of get what I mean. Like, there's something to be said about just the authenticity of the original recordings. Great album. It's definitely worth picking up. Don't buy the 40th anniversary edition if you think you're going to get some special swirl. You're not. It's going to be like white with a little bit of black on it. You have a better chance of just getting a white one and drawing on it with a marker to get swirls.
Is this the only version of this that has 180 grams?
No, they have the regular reprint. Okay. They were trying to push this one because it was their 45th anniversary. They were trying to give people something special. The only reason I bought this was it was $5 more than the original one on Sound of Vinyl. But if they're gonna ship like this with the dent here, that's not acceptable. I'm gonna go grab something. Let me show you a package from one of my other eBay sellers. What I've got here is a shipping box that's open. I received this box with 4 records. This was the one, or 3 records. This is the one I did the unboxing with. And this is how it's supposed to be wrapped. Folding wrapped with spacers and stacked, and they came beautifully. The box was not dented. There was no damage to the albums. This is how you're supposed to ship. Sound of Vinyl, you guys are great. You guys have some good stuff. I love the stuff that you guys carry, but if you guys ship stuff like this, people aren't going to buy stuff from you. That's an honest opinion from a customer. I know our channel means nothing to you because we've only got like 600 subs right now, but you gotta respect the customer. And I know I'm making a big deal about this, but John, if you received this album, this shipped like that, and your thing was bent in the corner, would you be happy?
I was not happy about the bend, and especially the warping.
Yeah.
It's terrible. That is bad.
I mean, that record's what, 73, 45 years. That's easy. That record's give or take 45 years old, and it's in better shape, straightness-wise, than that record. And that one's like brand new. This album was, again, like I said, the foundation of the Kiss empire. This is like any Kiss fan knows this cover. Anyone that grew up in the early 70s probably, if they went to a record store, remember seeing this cover.
This and the next 2 albums like built Alive, and Alive is what made them take off. But you have to start somewhere.
Right.
And they started really strong.
In terms of which one's worth the money, what do you think, John? Because I have them both, and I have an opinion for. In terms of this record right here, this limited edition one, once John goes over what his opinion is, I'll show you what mine is.
So if you're a collector, you'll want this.
Well, would you? Because I don't consider myself a collector, and I'm pretty disappointed with it.
That's true, but yeah, that's the thing. If you're a collector, you're probably gonna be disappointed with this, depending on if you care about the swirl.
So, in your opinion, you said
in my opinion, it just depends on what you want. I would personally just buy the plain 180 gram reprint. I don't care about this.
Well, because you've bought in about the same amount of reprints as I have.
Yeah. Like
3 or 4 of them. I've probably bought 5 or 6 of them. In terms of price versus what you've gotten of yours, and the price.
How much was this?
That was $32 with everything said and done. Well, that's because I pre-ordered it.
Yeah. Okay. That's about fair, maybe. I could. Yeah.
I can live with the purchase. This is going to become a poster piece for me. I'm probably not going to listen to this much. So you're going to stick with it. All depends on what you want.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to go a little bit more extreme, and I'm going to say push for the original. Okay. Because I'm a nostalgia guy. Like when they did the Destroyer Swirl one, the one I didn't get because it got lost in the mail, I was pumped about that one because I have the second pressing of Destroyer, the 180 gram reprint, and I would have had the swirl. And I think the swirl really, the red and black went well with the cover, which was nice for the nostalgia factor. But this, the original, like 1970 Kiss with the label, and you've got the manufactured by RCA Music Service Indianapolis, and everything. It just everything about this, the wrinkles and stuff. It gives it character. I would honestly spend the money looking for a super good one of these. Unless you're someone who's not very good with their records, I get this one. I'm on the fence between getting the older one and deciding on what you want. In terms of how it's held up today, I'm probably gonna give it about an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, 45-year anniversary, second pressing, third pressing. You can't deny the fact that this is a good album. But with that said, guys, I think that's all I've got to say about this. If you haven't added us to Snapchat, check us out. Check us out on Instagram. We'll have these pictures up at some point. But with that said, guys, I'm Rad Russ. I'll see you in the next one. Cupcake, you can sign us off.
Get the